Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm dear darling. I shall see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhallow today, where late night episode. Well, actually, I was going to say there was not really much of a reason. That was home reasonably late, but that's a new, not really that exciting, I suppose. So, yeah, what we're going to be doing is just playing a bit of AC. I'm going to also be doing my Neopets Battle Dome at the same time. Apparently, Neopets having two events on simultaneously. There's the Outdoor Cup, which is basically the football World Cup in Neopets, or an equivalent of it. At the same time, they've got another event, which is interesting. Good evening, everyone. Right now in Fawnhallow, it's 11:58 PM on Thursday, August 1st, 2024. Happy August, everyone. Oh, Celeste is here. Very rare we actually get to talk to her, although nowadays she doesn't have any more recipes for us because we finally actually got on all of them. But yeah, so we have overlapping whatchamacallits. We have overlapping events here in Neopets. Am I participating in Outdoor Cup? No, not really. Like, I was actually looking, this is going to sound insane, because it kind of is insane, but I was looking at Jelly Neo, which is basically the Neopet site, which has been going on for like 20 years or something, about Neopets, just posting guides, things to do in the event, and they run basically, they basically have like maths calculating, because for the Outdoor Cup, there's basically like 4 free things that you can participate in, like a load of different mini games, and they've basically like run the numbers on how many times you need to play each game to get the maximum prize, and the maximum prize just being like this sort of gold trophy you can get on your profile, and it's something like you have to play like 500 games or something. Hold on, that might not be quite accurate. Let me get the actual number so you can just be like, what, with me as well. I don't even remember where it was. I saw it and I was just like, there's 0%. Okay, hold on. This is it. The daily caps are lower than last year's. Okay, that's fine. Which, by the way, the daily caps of this, UU Ball, which is like the actual football thing, which I think takes like 3 minutes to play or something, is 29 games as max a day, which is insane to begin with. Like, and then Slushy Slinger 53 makes some noises 242, and Shootout Showdown is also 242. And this is lower than it used to be, which is, in my opinion, insane. But to be fair, this is for the top rank, and the top rank is literally just a visual element. And they put guides on like how much you'd have to play each game and to actually get this all-star thing. And it'll be 88 UU Ball games, 124 Slushy Slinger, 413 Make Some Noise, and 413 Shootout Showdown, which is crazy. Like, what? You want me to play this game 413 times? I don't even know what the game is, so to be fair, maybe it's super quick. Where is it? How do I actually get to it? I don't actually know. Okay, but this is Outdoor Cup, right? We lost? How does this work? Oh, right, so how it works is that I believe each team faces off a different team, and then it's just based on how much you play, I think, at a day. I'm part of Terra Mountain, represent. I guess we just lost and everything. Anyway, how does this work? How do I play something? I'm not gonna play UU Ball in it. You know what? I'm not gonna play this right now. What am I doing? I know in Animal Crossing we just kind of talk about whatever, but still, even that's probably pushing it too far. What should we talk about today? Olympics have been going on, and I've not really been keeping up with it. I know Simone Biles, she won the all around in gymnastics. Good for her. I will say coverage of Olympics is pretty hard to find. What are you doing, Rowan? Excuse me. I'm sitting down here. Thank you very much. Like video on demands. Well, actually, I don't think they're that hard necessarily to find. I see that all on BBC iPlayer, because the Olympics is being like casted on BBC One and BBC. We have like a load of different channels in the UK, and it's sort of just like I was gonna like try and watch some of the fencing like finals and that sort of thing, but I was like, I actually genuinely just like don't know how to watch them because I've been like multiple days late to the party to actually try and watch them, so I'm just like, okay, I guess I won't. A shame, because I do like fencing. I think it's one of the more intense ones to watch. Like the Olympic sports, I end up enjoying watching other fast ones. Like fencing, I think is really fun. Badminton, I think is a really fun one. The rest of them, I think are fine. To be honest, not like they're bad. If anything, I'd much rather watch highlights. I'm surprised how little. I guess because it's probably they get like content claimed very quickly. But I was surprised how like little highlight reels there are of the Olympics. You know, you would have thought like, oh, you know, there'd be like highlight reels after like every single like every single event really. But maybe that's like a country specific thing. It's like if your country does well enough, then your local broadcaster will get highlight reels of it. I don't know. I just want to watch like someone go through all the Olympics, like all the events, and just like have a pared down highlighted version of like the top highlights, because I think it's really fun watching sports I'm not that familiar with, to be honest. But I don't want to watch that much of the sport I'm not familiar with. I only want to watch a highlight, right? Like there's a really cool one where I was watching the highlight of, what was it, the women's four-person sculls, I think, the rowing basically, and the crazy comeback Team USA did. And now, to be fair, I actually do know a bit about rowing. I have done rowing before. I never actually done scull rowing, but I assume it's like transferable skills. I know a lot of people who did. So I very much know vaguely about it, and it was honestly an insane comeback. It was like they were down half a boat length or something in like the final sprint, and they still managed to come back, which is absolute insanity. But I don't know, the Olympics has a lot of comebacks. Like, didn't like Alex Yee, he had like a crazy comeback in the triathlon or something. Simone Biles like had a comeback in the gymnastics, right? Because she like dropped a third because she's not like that good at not parallel bars, uneven bars or something. But she just like utterly dominant at like all the others, something like that. Yeah, I don't really know where I was going with this, to be honest, but the comeback, sorry, that's what you're there for. Like, it was like men's all-around team gymnastics or something. Like Japan had like a crazy comeback, something like that. I don't know. Like these comeback stories, that's kind of like what you're here for, right? To watch your like from the depths of hell, they pull it out and get the win. That's what people are there for, right? Or just like the exciting moments where you're like, whoa, crazy. Just me? I don't know. But yeah, I forgot what else I was going to say about this. I don't know if I was going to say anything about this. Olympics is, I don't really know, like, I guess I had to watch it on iPlayer, but even then I'm not even like watching the Olympics like at all. I'm just like hearing about it sort of passively. I am seeing like the top of like what people say on Reddit about something. Olympics view all 2024. Do they actually have literally everything? That is crazy. Morning, afternoon, evening, early evening, extra morning, extra daytime. It's a thing because there's so many sports going on at the Olympics. Like, how do you actually watch them all? Is there anyone who's got like a multi-stream? Being like, you know what, I'm going to catch absolutely everything to see what's going on. Credit to you if you do, you know. I need like a timetable. To be fair, the Olympics website, it was kind of cool. It does like have a whole timetable thing, but I was just like, I don't really understand what I'm looking at. I was trying to look at a fencing one. I was just like, I'm trying to see, like, hold on. This is a thing with the Olympics one that I saw, is that they had like, I don't know if they televised all the events, because they had like a best of 64 or something, like 64 people enter, and they pare it down in single elimination, I assume. But then like they didn't list all 64 of the matches on the website, so I don't even know if it's like actually how it works or not. Simone Biles is like on every single one of these thumbnails, I would say. I also think about the fact that some of the events like just go on for like ages, you know? Like tennis is like a super long sport to play, and I don't know how many like competitors they go enter each of like the tennis competitions, the tennis matches, but like it must take forever, I suppose, to get through them all. Like fencing itself has so many, like, because fencing has 3 disciplines. It has the men's, and then it also has a women's, and then it's got the team and the individual. So that takes at least like, I mean, to be fair, they double up, so they have like the individual men's and women's of like saber and, I don't know, 2 different events each day. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then they have the 6 team events, right? So it's like 9 days of straight fencing. How long do the Olympics go on for? What's the last sport? I wonder. Olympics timetable. 26th of July to 11th of August. That's what, 2 weeks? A bit over 2 weeks. Interesting. You know? For some reason in my mind, Olympics went on for like even longer. Like it was a super long one, which just kept going. There's also a lot of sports I didn't even realise were in the Olympics. Like, I don't know about any speed walkings in the Olympics. I'm trying to think, is there like a list of Olympics sports or something? I don't want schedule necessarily, but surfing. I know they introduced a lot of new ones, like surfing was one. They did, but how do I... The games. Sports, here we go. Archery, artistic gymnastics. Oh, we got like iconography things for each of them. Athletics, badminton, basketball, beach volleyball, boxing, breaking. Wait, how does breaking work? Is it's like a dance competition or something? I don't really know. Oh yeah, the Paris mascot is like a hat. What are they called? Oh, I forgot its name. Paris mascot hat. It's got a name. Phrygian. Is that how you say it? Phrygian.
Phrygian.
Phrygian hat. Canoe slalom. I didn't know there were so many canoe events. Fencing, equestrian, all of these, rhythmic gymnastics. Gymnastics is always a great one to watch. But it's just too many events for gymnastics. So, you know, you don't watch it. Well, I don't watch all of them. Well, I watch like none of them. So I guess that's not really the point. I don't really understand the Paris Olympics website, how you decided to split things up, because you have a whole section just for Olympics, but then you also split up basketball and basketball 3x3. I feel like they should be under the same section, to be perfectly honest, but the Olympic mascots is interesting as well to think about. Phrygian hat. Honestly, I think this one's pretty cute, but I very much did look at it and be like, I don't know what this is meant to be. I didn't even know what I thought it could have been. It was literally just like a blob. These are fun pictograms though. That's a fun part of it, seeing like the graphics that people had to design for each of these. I feel like it'd be fun to make a mascot. Would I be any good at it? I don't know. I don't know what sort of mascot I'd make, because I guess the only opportunity I'd ever have to make a mascot would have to be for the UK. But like you're meant to have like some sort of historical, cultural significance to it, right? You can't just make up anything random. You got to put something with a little bit of significance in there. But I'm like, I don't even know what sort of significance I would draw upon. But I think it would be a lot of fun. I mean, it happened like the 2012 Olympics, right? There was there was like the London 2012 logo was designed by like a child or something, right? People also did not really like it all that much. Oh yeah, I forgot about modern pentathlon as a thing. They need more. So someone suggested something which I thought was like one of the greatest suggestions I've ever heard, is that there should be a random like pentathlon in the Olympics. Like during the Olympic ceremony, what happens is they have like a big roulette wheel and they like spin the wheel and it will randomly choose 5 events from all of the Olympics, and then that is the random event. That is a random pentathlon. So it could be like, oh, you know, you got to do climbing, then equestrian, and then table tennis, then like 1,500 meter butterfly or something. Just something absolutely insane like that. I would love to see that. That'd be my favorite sport. My favorite event to watch. Just like absolute insanity. I mean, you could get some absolutely crazy. I guess the multi-sports should be not allowed. Otherwise, you get like modern pentathlon, triathlon. I don't know if decathlon's even a thing anymore in the Olympics. Do some other sports get removed? Olympics, decathlon. Athletics decathlon. No, it is a thing. I guess it's just under athletics, right? Anyway, there's a lot of sports going on. Like, there are so many sports. Like, and I don't mean that in a bad thing, by the way. You know, people, I think, should be free to play whatever sports they want and stuff like that. It's just kind of like, wow, I can't believe how many sports there are. I don't even know half these sports. I don't even know how rules work. But you might be like, oh, do you have it? Do you say that in like a demeaning way, being like, oh, what's the point of all these sports? No, I mean it in a cool way. I want to be like, oh yeah, someone teach me about breaking. Someone teach me about how you, I don't know. I was going to say golf, but I guess I kind of know how golf works, so that was not a good example. But someone teach me about like these sports and like these weird ones, which I don't understand the rules of. You know, it's fascinating, I suppose. Fascinating in the sense it's like, oh, not something I'm used to, you know. It's something I want to know about. I feel like if I just drop in an Australian accent every now and then, I would just be like, yes, this is a time for me to practice my Australian accent. I don't know if I can even do it, but still. Wait, what? It's been expanded. It's been used out of same burn when we battled. What? Hold on, it's saying that you can actually do the next. What is a volunteer time to... Hold on, I'm finding out in Neopets that I'm actually missing out on stuff. Chapter 2, Part 2. I read this one, didn't I? Battle for Bright Veil 2. But I can't. Why can't I do it? Text beneath the comic also indicates that the next part. This means a new set of same opponents can be battled, and an additional pet can volunteer for a shift only a hospital. What? Is it because I've already got people in the hospital? How does this work? Hold on. Cancel this. What? I don't understand how this works. Oh well, 20 minutes lost. So I got a bit distracted by Neopets. Yeah, there's so many like Olympic sports, and I mean that in a cool way. Olympics are pretty cool. Fun thing to watch, you know. And I'm going to have this episode of it. I've said like full-on nothing. This episode, I just don't know why I can't do the Act 2 stuff. I thought I could. That's what Jelly Neo seems to be telling me. But anyway, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope we see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.